Welcome to the Department of Pathology at the University of Missouri Healthcare. We are so excited to get to know our applicants through their applications, but at the same time we would like to show a little bit about our program as well.
We certainly want to educate our residents to be competent, capable, and independent pathologists.
So the pathology residency program that we offer is a well-rounded and outstanding program with outstanding faculty members who are dedicated teachers and researchers.
So we run a fully accredited 4-year anatomical pathology, clinical pathology program. We have superb board pass rates, 100% in both the anatomical pathology exam and the clinical pathology exam.
Over the years, they get to see all the subspecialties that they would need for a very strong foundation of knowledge and skill set. Our residents rotate through various hospitals. They get a wide variety of complex and routine cases. Our residents go on to get great fellowship positions and be the leaders in the field. So this is a great place to learn, live, and grow.
So I chose MU for a residency program because I thought that it gave all of the residents here a strong foundation of knowledge going forward, that they were able to be placed into very competitive fellowships. And with that, I really enjoyed the size of both the residency program and the faculty, because it seemed like all of the residents had a good relationship with each other as well as with the faculty. And I think that that shows in how the residents were able to be placed into some of these competitive fellowships.
People seem to work together well because of program size, and we have this nice range of types of specimens so that you see at least some of almost every one of the subspecialties per year.
Our University of Missouri hospital has more than 26,000 major surgeries every year. So we get to show our residents and train them with high complexity cases, at the same time routine cases as well. That way the training is very well rounded.
For a candidate like me who is very interested in research, I found it surprising that many of the faculties are interested in research, they're actively involved. It's kind of resident driven, it depends on how much you are interested in. They always have opportunities for you, from writing abstracts to writing papers or review papers. They are very supportive.
The vast majority of studies I do, there's at least one resident involved, so they have the ability to take part in case series sorts of studies, also some that are more focused on technique and what works, what doesn't.
You get a lot of free time to explore your own interests when it comes to different rotations. You're able to really direct the kind of education that you want.
So I think some of the things I was nervous about coming to a mid-sized program, I was worried, like anyone is when they're applying, am I going to see enough? Am I going to learn enough? Am I going to get the education I need to feel comfortable and competent when I leave here? And I have been pleasantly surprised that this is exactly what I was looking for. So I really feel like our workload is the perfect balance of seeing a diverse amount of specimens, but also having the time to really learn and be taught by the attendings and learn on your own. To me, I couldn't imagine being anywhere else.
Because it's a smaller program, we don't have any fellows here, but it's actually been incredibly positive and really good for my career, I think, because you as the resident are now in charge of all of the cases.
We as residents do everything, from tumor boards to conferences, teaching conferences, everything. We kind of get a real life experience on how a pathologist works like, even though we work under supervision.
I definitely think our faculty and the relationship that you have with the faculty is one of the strengths of this program.
We have 20 faculty members and all of them are 100% physicians.
The faculty are, I would say, one of the nicest I've come across. They have an open door policy, they are very approachable, they're always willing to answer our questions.
You end up being mentored by all the faculty because you are working with them so intimately each day. There's no fellows or anyone else that's doing those interactions. So really, over the 4 years, you build a strong relationship with all the faculty members. That translates into great, really truthful recommendation letters. The faculty members have your best interest at heart, and they want to see you succeed, both for boards and the actual textbook knowledge, but also in life and in a career.
You know, being in a residency can be stressful sometimes, so I want to make sure that they know, they can come and count on me for anything.
And I learn from residents as much as they learn from me. And I want to prepare them well so they have a good chance passing the boards, and I want to have them fun while they're doing this.
I think that this program is a great program to train at because residency is hard enough as it is, long hours, you have a ton of information to learn. So I think having this collaborative relationship with the residents and then having a supportive faculty team that you work really intimately with the whole 4 years makes the process of learning and working long hours just that much easier.
Having been a couple of places, I can say that this is the program with the most collegial and friendly atmosphere among all the people who do it.
It's kind of like family away from home, That's kind of the feel that I get, at least.
My experience with other residents in the program has been nothing short of stellar.
I felt the program to be very welcoming, and to me it was and is the best fit.
As academic clinicians, our work is stressful, but what I've noticed here, more than any other places that I've worked with in the past, is people are very warm, they're very kind and supportive.
I think the strong point is we have a lot of diversity. We have residents coming in from different backgrounds. Each one of us is different, but we gel along really well.
A good mix of American and foreign medical graduates.
Everything about the program, the work hour, the environment at work, being very positive, and then the time to do things outside of work together helps kind of foster this very friendly and supportive and collaborative environment among the residents.
There's plenty of time to have a life outside of work and still get the training that you need.
So I love Columbia. That was definitely another pro about coming to this university. Columbia, it's your college town, so to me, I think it's full of life. There's always things to do, there's festivals, there's games.
I have 2 kids and they go to excellent schools. I'm happy with the schools.
For a city this size in the Midwest, there's just an awful lot more than you'd expect.
Columbia, honestly, is this little oasis in rural Missouri that has everything you need.
I actually commute by bicycle to work. Takes me only 5-10 minutes, so that is something I really love about the city.
Everything I had hoped this program would give me has happened, so I really feel like that I am getting a great foundational knowledge in both AP and CP. I felt like when it came time to ask for recommendation letters, I was able to get strong letters, and then because of that I was able to go to my #1 choice in fellowship.
So we've had residents placed at some of the most prestigious places in the country, including Mayo Clinic, MD Anderson Cancer Center in Texas, Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York, NYU Pathology. We're highly regarded. That's the other thing, is that I know that our national reputation is good, and that's why people, in part, get into good fellowships. It's not only that we have excellent residents, but that people who have had one of our residents are eager to have another because they know they're going to get a good fellow. All of our residents, with almost no exceptions, get really good fellowships and then go on to really good jobs, whether they're in academic medicine or in private practice pathology. And it's really rewarding to see your academic children do well. It's like being a parent and having your children do well.
Really, Mizzou has a great track record of producing really good trainees and really good pathologists.
Selecting a residency is a huge decision. You want to look for a program that's going to give you excellent training, but also give you a life outside of work. And I think we have a small enough program that we're able to offer that excellent training and also give people a chance to have a life outside of work.
Come here and I think you're going to have an excellent training opportunity. I think it is a good, solid program that will get you ready for a very good fellowship.
People who come here get well trained and go to great places, and you're not going to be disappointed in the training that you get.
I feel the best field in medicine is pathology, and the best time to be in pathology is now. And we are really excited to see how our graduated residents, the current residents and future residents are going to excel in their careers and be the future leaders of the field.